I'm not sure I can fully put into words what it means to me to have an honor bestowed in Chris Peterson's name, but I'll try. Like so many of you, especially at this meeting, I miss Chris. I miss the ways he would inject humor and groundedness and inspiration into our collective conversations. And there are just so many ways in which he was just part of the life of our coming together as positive psychology. My friendship with Chris actually predates positive psychology. It started when I joined the faculty at University of Michigan as an assistant professor in 1995. And Chris was one of the handful of faculty members who was on my mentoring committee. So in that role, kind of demystified the tenure-seeking process for me. And he didn't do this just for me. He did it for, I think, every single junior faculty member at Michigan. So in a way, he was the patron saint of junior faculty. But he could, in a way, he was also best described as an honorary kid, because he was the only senior faculty member who had a standing invitation to the junior faculty happy hour. And Chris was also a dear family friend. I mean, we bonded over our love of Michigan football, and for several seasons, he spent every Saturday afternoon in the fall at our house eating guacamole and shouting at the television with me, and critiquing plays and calls. And we were such good fans that our ability to cheer got us the national championship in 97. And I was also tremendously impressed to see Chris turn towards positive psychology when positive psychology started. He became an early and immediate leader in our field, and he found his work to be in positive psychology, his research in positive psychology, to be so tremendously meaningful, and he was enormously productive, and just had an unmistakably unique voice in speaking and in his writing. And I've used his textbooks in my positive psychology class, and the students really get a feel for him. And I think he also was a great example of how to be an academic leader with great kindness and great frankness, and without one bit of pretense. He just was who he was. And I think that's a great example for all of us. If any of you have had just one conversation with Chris, you know how that all came together. When I think about there's the monetary award that goes with this prize, and I think about being honored in Chris's name, I also think about what would Chris do? So WWCD. What would Chris do? Knowing Chris's famous devotion to his students, I think that he would find a way to direct the money to our most junior collaborators. And so what I'd like to do is carry on Chris's good name in my own home university, the University of North Carolina, and I'd like to match the amount of the award at a 3-to-1 ratio. Use it to help bring more students from my university to positive psychology meetings, because a lot of times the cost of the travel, the cost of other things is a bit pricey. So to create Christopher Peterson Travel Awards to just bring more of our junior colleagues to the table. So I can't tell you how personally meaningful it is to me to get this recognition in Chris's name, and to feel the love from you guys, all around. Just thank you so much.